What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of Valor Esports video, and today we are of course back once again with the AIC 2020 group stage coverage here, and this time we're going to be taking a look at Talon Esports going up against Mad's team in that game 1 of their best of 3 series here, okay? So this one, once again, according to my little spy, should be one of those games where we have stellar macro gameplay, where both of us can once again learn a lot of things here, okay? Let's check out the draft straight away here. We have a Florentino ban coming out by Talon, along with that Omen ban, so they're definitely pressuring Yuzon there a lot in his Slayer lane, with both of those bans being used against him. Meanwhile, on the side of Mad's team, we have a Richter ban, makes a lot of sense, and a Ryoma ban. Now, sometimes Ryoma goes through these drafts, and the teams don't really pick him, so I feel like some teams have it in their draft where they just pick an early Ryoma, and he is really OP, but he is not easy to play. So I feel like just some have amazing Ryoma players in their team in that jungle position or even in that side lane position, and some teams just don't, and Richter of course makes sense. Now, first pick here, Lubu would make a lot of sense with 3, potentially 4 soul laners already being taken out. There's still Kilgrove, there's still Roxy, but Lubu definitely in a very good position here. He's good against Yena, he's good against Roxy if he takes that Purify. Yeah, he has to take Purify against Roxy. We've seen that many times in AOV Esports. Yeah, we'll see how Mad reacts to this. Of course, Kilgrove is still a very good choice. Lubu is good against Kilgrove at the early game, but late game he just gets wrecked. But yeah, we'll see what Mad picks up here. They don't seem to be too concerned with their Slayer lane yet. They seem to be hovering that Zip and Violet. Now Violet, something very interesting. We've seen her a lot being picked very early lately, okay? In these drafts, they seem to really like Violet. We'll see if, as the AIC 2020 progresses, if Violet will become more and more of a prevalent, prominent pick here, or if she is just, yeah, just for now it's a comfort. But it really shouldn't be a comfort, because Violet wasn't really in the meta for a long time, and now she's suddenly emerging again in that Abyssal Dragon lane. Zip, of course, is absolutely broken, makes sense. The enemies get that Teamy now, and that Malok. Teamy makes a lot of sense here, because they don't want... The enemies already picked Zip. You don't want to not pick a support here when you can get that Teamy, and then just let the enemies ban out Teamy. And again, this is something that we see with Thai teams. They go for that Telenas and Teamy combo very often. They seem to really like that. We'll see if this is gonna be picked once again in this series, in this game here, just like the last game that we reviewed, or if they will pivot the bait. No, they decide to go for it. Now, what is Mad looking for here? Yeah, something like a Crixie, something like an Ignis, definitely good. I was gonna say you could pick your mid laner here. The enemies don't have a mid lane pick yet. You ban 2 mid laners, all good there. You don't want to go Raz against Teamy, you don't want to go Talon against Teamy. Talon is not picked much anymore either. Anyway, you don't want to go something like Pain mid against Teamy. Teamy just locks away these assassin picks, because you will blow your whole combo onto that Telenas, and she will just get revived. She will pop her Bow of Slaughter, suddenly you have all the cooldowns, you know, you can't use anything, and she will just completely heal back up and destroy you. So I think this Crixie pick lock-in will happen. It did happen. The Raz ban, yeah, this is what you do just now. You just ban some of these mid laners that are good for the enemy team, right? Raz would provide a lot of nice early game combos well with a Teamy. Not the best pick against Zip, but still you can. It's harder to play around against a Teamy, because Teamy ult is instant. You know, you press it. Even if Raz flickers on top of your marksman, you just press the ult and he's not gonna kill him. But Zip pull, suck up is not instant. You have to, it channels a little bit, right? You're sucking up your teammate, but the Raz is just gonna push them away with his ult, right? So definitely, we might see a Raz ban. They decide to ban out the D-Rock first. D-Rock is really potent against this Violet. He's gonna completely shut her off with that ultimate, and he's also very potent against the Crixie, although Crixie is kind of seen like a little bit of a D-Rock counter, because yeah, he can block her S1, but he can't block the S2, he can't block that ultimate. So it is definitely one of those mages who can comfortably go up against D-Rock. Now, something Zata is up, okay? I think we will see that Raz ban. I think Raz is a little bit more... yeah, I think Raz will be better against this combo than a Zata. But I feel like we might see a Talon Zata pick. I hope we do see that. And we have a Roxy ban. See, Roxy... they don't want Roxy to be picked against that Lubu. And now they're hovering a Batman ban. I don't even know. I don't think that will happen because Batman gets hard countered by Teamy. Kira gets kinda hard countered by Teamy, but Kira is just really, really strong, to be fair. Although I'm not sure. Maybe ban something like we have Neil. We never really see Neil on Kira, but we see Neil on a very nasty Kriknak, okay? Now, of course, Kriknak, not the best against a Telenas with a Teamy, but again, Kira isn't either. I don't know, I would probably go double marksman or something here if I was mad. But we'll see if they will pivot towards something like that. I would go for a full tank and maybe something double marksman, maybe Fennik in the jungle. I think that would work pretty well against a Lubu as well. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what they pick up here. Let's skip ahead a little bit. We pretty much discussed. As I said, I would maybe go for a Fennik here. Remember, Talon doesn't have a jungler either yet. And Fennik, Telenas, Teamy, that's a really strong core as well. You can just push down these towers so easily in the early game. You can really gain that early game control. They decide to go for a Superman in that top lane position for Yuzon. That's going to be very exciting to see. Yuzon, of course, if you don't know. Yeah, I know, there's memes, he plays only Omen, he plays only, I don't know, Omen and Lubu. Yeah, sure, but back in the days, he was one of the best Supermans. So he still has it, okay? He still has it. He just decides not to pick it too often. A Liliana pick here is being hovered, which is not too bad. It's good against... Liliana is always that, you know, that core of the mid lane. She's good against everything, but she's not amazing against everything, right? Like she's just that solid pick always. You can fit her in every single team comp. You can just put her in, slap her in there, slap her booty. Yeah, you can just slap her everywhere and she is gonna fit just fine, okay? And we have the Wonder Woman in the jungle. Now, I love that. I love that Wonder Woman jungle. I would have actually gone Wonder Woman jungle on the other side. I don't know why they didn't. Now we have the Kriknak pick that I was talking about. I think this is not the best pick, but I think it's just Neil's really, really comfortable hero. Like, he is just really amazing. We've seen a lot of Kriknak bans against Neil, in fact. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Again, I don't know why these teams... I mean, guys, you play ranked as well. You know how broken Wonder Woman is right now. And they're playing on the same patch. I don't know. I feel like she is insane. Not a lot of teams are like hard prioritizing her. I think she is great against the Teamy because she's not really that assassin. She does as much damage as an assassin. But she doesn't really care if you block her first combo. And yeah, see, there's the Fennik. I'm talking about it, guys. I would love that, yeah. The Kriknak is good against... he's good at playing the side lane, right? The side lanes, he doesn't want to play too much of team fights and stuff. But then, why not just pick Fennik? Because then you will be easily able to push these side lanes. And at the end of the day, Fennik will be much stronger late game. The Kriknak, I mean, you can't kill anybody on the enemy team. Especially with that Liliana and Wonder Woman pickup. That is just something that gets locked out. So yeah, and Neil is great on Fennik as well. So we'll see how this goes. Talon going up against Mad. The game is starting. We see Bright in the middle there. Looking forward to that release. But yeah, already Telenas getting hard poked. Oh my god, this Superman just pushes her back in. She already has to use Flicker. Timer on that is down and we have a kill. First blood. What a huge clown fiesta already. I was promised a macro game. Well, not really. I just asked him. I asked my spy for his favorite 2 games, and this was the second one. The first one was Bacon, the last video that we did. So yeah, now this Lubu matchup, of course, against Superman is really favored for Lubu. You can already see it, man. He's chilling. You stop Superman's flight mode with the S1 knockup. You also stop it with the S2 slow. So it's really, really, really obnoxious. He will be able to get this Iguana now. He is already in a great spot. Let me just go back real quick, excuse me guys, because I want to discuss these enchantments real quick. We have Desperate Duel actually on Lubu. We see that often. I mean, okay, let me just go through the obvious ones. All the other ones are obvious, right? Devil's Awakening on Wonder Woman. Holy Thunder on Liliana. All of that is obvious. And here everything is obvious as well. We have the Forest Wonder on both marksmen of the side lane in both teams. Mad Neil actually deciding to go for an Endless Cycle, which again is really standard for your jungler, unless you're playing something like a Nakrov who needs Devil's Awakening, or a Wonder Woman who needs Devil's Awakening. And yeah, the only really special thing here is that Lubu with that, what's it called? The Desperate Duel instead of the Devil's Awakening, because usually Lubu goes for a Spear of Longinus now, so he doesn't need that extra 20% cooldown reduction as opposed to that Rank Breaker build. But after the Rank Breaker nerf, of course, you go for the Spear of Longinus. Now, something also interesting is Superman with that Devil's Awakening. That is a little bit more of an aggressive build. I think the safer build is with that Forest Wonder as well. It's just going to give you some nice health there in those enchantments. It's going to give you that nice Forest Wonder passive. And keep in mind, it applies on your flight mode auto attacks. So you will push somebody and they will be instantly slowed down. And it's just a nice amount of damage. Devil's Awakening is, you have to pay attention a little bit more to your combo and stuff. Like you can jump in, you can pop ult and stuff. But I like to engage with ult, you know, to have that huge AoE push. So yeah, but this was very obvious that they will get this first dragon. They have a Fennik, they have that Violet. I think this is why a lot of these teams are picking Violet early now, because she just gives you such good dragon control, guys. She just one-taps that dragon at like 3000 health, okay, with that ultimate. So that's just completely out-punishing the punish. Oh, we didn't even see that. The observers missed it. They just got a long-range ultimate onto that Teamy with Violet and stuff. Seems like O322, the star player, honestly, at this point of Mad. I mean, he's proven it in the last couple of seasons, in the last 2 seasons, I would say. He is just absolutely insane. He is the best mechanical player on Mad, even better than Neil right now. And yeah, he always gets these early game advantages, plays super aggressive, but at the same time, still is safe. Like he's just, look, he's playing at the edge of the possible, because he knows that he has that zip. He has that little KFC box, you know, KFC box. You just slip in, man. You get some boneless, okay, boneless wings or whatever, boneless legs, whatever, man. Just whatever they call it. Just don't give me anything with bones. I'm too lazy to eat around the bones, guys. I just want to grab in there and just eat. You know, I'm watching anime. I want to look at the bones. I want to look at my anime waifus. So. Yeah, you just get that. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Sometimes these are... Guys, I'm sorry. Sorry, it is what it is. Anyway, let's check this out. Yuzon is really roaming a lot here, man. He's bot lane once again here. Meanwhile, Neil is just going to clear that top lane wave. So they are already funneling a lot of this farm. Look, level 8. Level 8 Fennik, my guys. They are giving a lot of this farm over to Neil. I think that's a kill. Yeah, very nicely played by Lubu there. It doesn't even have to use his Flicker. And Yuzon used his Purify and still ended up dying, so he got caught there. But look at this, look at this. I think they will still not get this dragon. Blue buff is up, and we might just see Mad get dragon in a couple. Yeah, look, they're starting it. They really don't care. They know the enemies at their blue buff. They're starting it. They really don't care. This Violet, I'm telling you, this Violet just guarantees early game snowball, and it's a really good late game marksman, right? So definitely something to keep in mind whenever you're playing your ranked games. You know, if you have a Violet, if you're playing jungle and you have a Violet bot lane, just ping Dragon, man, just start it. Chances are highly likely that you will get it. Yeah, very nicely played here. I'm telling you, just this Violet just guarantees your early dragons. She's going for a rank breaker build, very standard on Violet. She's going to go for a Clavis Sancti now into probably an Omni Arms. Maybe she will go straight into the Omni Arms. I wouldn't like that, honestly, but who knows? It's O322, he knows the best builds, I'm telling you, man. Remember when we tried his Valheim build? It was insane. So yeah, his Valheim Arcana as well. Crixie pops her ultimate, gets a little bit poked, doesn't return a lot of poke back, man, kind of a wasted ultimate. Now we might see a dive happen here. No Crixie ult available, but the wave is clear, so I think Talon will just back out here. And look, Fennik is still just sitting top, man. They have Fennik just clearing top lane waves, clearing jungle, and it's all about that Fennik right now. He's level 10, guys. He is not joining these fights yet. But as soon as he does, as soon as he gets that Clovis Sancti and he joins those fights, he will 3-tap every single one of these enemies. He's gonna do so much damage, and I think we will see a Soul Reaver Wonder Woman come out, maybe a Leviathan, but people are telling me on the Asian servers they actually play a lot of Soul Reaver Violet, so we'll see if that happens here. That's how I prefer to play her as well. This Superman is not able to steal that. I think he was trying to poke. Wasn't really trying. I don't think he was aiming for that. Yeah, we have a Soul Reaver Violet. We have an Odin's Will on Superman. We have the Clovis Sancti almost complete on the Fennik. And the Clovis Sancti also being built, just started with it on that Violet. She's 2-0, man. She doesn't have as much farm as the Fennik because he's literally getting everything. But she is still the richest member. Just as rich or even richer than the richest member on the enemy team. We have only a 400 gold lead though. So some of the other members like that Superman are really behind compared to that Lubu. That's where they don't really have a gold lead, man, but they have the gold on their most important members. Because Superman at the end of the day, he pushes you 3 times and then dies, but the team fight is over. He pushed you 3 times into the team. It's GG, you know? So it's all good. And yeah, we have both teams just focusing around that bottom lane. Because Talon knows as well that Mad just wants to keep snowballing this with the dragons. They have a double marksman comp, they outscale. They definitely outscale here. I mean, Superman also outscales Lubu for sure. Superman is one of the strongest Slayer laners late game, if you know how to use him. That CC is just so valuable in team fights. The damage is also pretty insane, but that Lubu overflying, doing work right now. It gets the solo kill onto Neil. We didn't even see it. I hope they will show a replay. But Mad knows instantly, okay, the enemies got a little bit poked out. They went back, just get that dragon instantly again with that Violet. And now we might see, I mean, Neil really messed up there. Like, he had such a huge advantage, but he got clowned right there. Ooh, the Arctic Orb being forced onto Overfly there. On his Lubu. Overfly is also one of the best Slayer laners in the entire game for so many seasons now. Just an absolutely crazy player. Slick Sting actually being built on this Talon. She wants some CC reduction compared to that Devil's Handshake that I usually go for. Which is just, yeah, really, really nice. Because you will just be shooting so often, let me tell you that. You stack those stacks up really, really quickly. Bot lane pushing into Talon Esports side of the map, but they will clear that very fast here. Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. Fennik, you know, Mad knows Lubu counters Superman. Ooh, but a huge engage onto this Violet, and they do get her with all those ults being used. But now the Lubu overdove dies again, 1-for-1 so far. This is all good. It's all good. For Mad, this is quite a comfortable situation. Definitely. Because they're still 1k gold ahead. They will still outscale this match really, really hard. The Lubu is the most fed enemy, along with that Wonder Woman. But Lubu really falls off late game, guys. He really falls off late game. He might seem, I don't know, like if he plays well, yeah, he's insane. But he really falls off in these coordinated team fights because he will get CC'd and all of that. Look at this Lubu build as well. It's really tanky. So he will definitely be a raid boss now for the next couple minutes. But as soon as this Violet gets some items, man, she will still end up just 3-4 shotting him. And they will get some heal reduction as well. They already have it on this Crixie. This Crixie is going full support. 5k gold. Only 300 gold ahead of her own zip, of her own support. And she has that Berifs, no boomstick, into heal reduction. So she is just there to support her team with that CC, provide some damage as well, provide some poke. But man, I'm not a fan of this gameplay in terms of mid lane. I wish they would just go Zata, take the farm, man, and just one-shot everybody. I definitely think it's possible, but I guess it's a little bit more volatile than just giving your marksman farm who's just gonna point-click. Violet's just gonna roll in, you know, she just rolls in, bam, someone is dead. Well, not yet, you can see, they're not taking a lot of damage right now. She needs some more items. But yeah, actually Talon gets the first tower here, and Fennik is still just sitting top, man. This is just an absolute jungle slayer lane Fennik. I'm just gonna call this video like this. Like, this is crazy. Neil plays some jungle slayer lane Fennik. That is crazy. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Let's see if they can get this mid lane tower now. Now we have the Violet and the Fennik finally pairing up together. And as soon as these two marksmen go into one lane together and you're not able to instantly clear the minions, that is the tower gone. And yeah, as I said, he went for the Clavesanti into Omni Arms. Now he will most likely go into either Fenrir's or a Muramasa or a Bow of Slaughter. Now what I would like to see is probably, considering the amount of armor on the enemy team, which is honestly not too much so far, but I feel like this Wonder Woman is gonna go for something really tanky here. Yeah, she's going for the Amulet of Longevity actually, which I really like. You should probably go for some Muramasa action in here. That's why I don't like Rank Breaker on Violet anymore. It's kind of standard still in esports. Oh, but while I'm talking again off screen, a kill happens onto Neil once again. Fennik just gets caught, and this Lubu is way too deep now. Okay, he gets out. Ooh, but this Wonder Woman is going deep right now. Is she gonna be able... If she was able to go a little bit earlier while the Lubu was still in there, I think they could have gotten a nice ultimate there. Actually, the Wonder Woman ult was already used. I really saw if he ulted that Violet. Oh, but this is a very ballsy Slayer call. If the Violet can steal it with her ultimate, but the Lubu jumps on her, the Wonder Woman ults, but the ult misses onto Violet because the zip pulls her in, but now she is out of the zip's embrace and she is still gonna die. Very well played by Talon here. The Lubu instantly, as soon as that Violet rolls in, because he knows she's gonna just ult the Slayer and just secure it at 2-3k health. So he just S1 flickers onto her, stops her in her tracks, man. Stellar Lubu performance, and guys, let me tell you, he needs to play this aggressively. They had to force the Slayer. This was very, very risky, but they had to just force it, because if they don't force the Slayer here, they will get outscaled. And by forcing the Slayer, they force the Violet to come a little bit closer. The Lubu plays perfectly, S1 flickers onto her, has a very tanky build, is gonna go for a Frost Cape, I believe, so he's just gonna be really tanky. Whew, they secure the Slayer now as well. Neil is really not playing too well so far. Gets that. He's at full items, by the way, guys. He's 12k gold. If he stops getting caught, this game just might completely turn around. But now I definitely have to give the advantage to Talon, not only in terms of gold, but also in terms of just the game state. Right now, they have a Slayer. They have all their waves are being pushed pretty much now. They have that Drake to be set up in the bot lane, most likely. And they have a nice little minion wave bot lane. The Lubu is just a really, really huge force to be reckoned with right now. So he's really, really in a good spot. Alright, let's see. Let's see, how does Matt bring this back, okay? They bring it back by just playing safe, just staying back, just not doing anything dumb, okay? Don't get caught, Neil, please, man. I know, man. I used to simp you, my guy. You used to be the best, by far. But now you're not even the best on your team. But honestly, 0322 is insane, and you're still insane, Neil, okay? But this is a little bit of a clown performance. Now, just don't get caught, and they will be fine. They have amazing wave clear. Fennik ult, see that there? That's gonna clear out that Drake. Look at this, bam, 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 bam. The crits as well coming out. That just clears it out so quickly. Violet, S1, Crixie S1, so much wave clear. Superman Laser, not to be underestimated. And yeah, they can definitely still bring this back. I would give this game right now to Mad if they played well, okay? By the way, no Amulet of Longevity coming out by Wonder Woman. I thought she would go for it because of the items that she went for, but instead a Rock Shield. Now, Rock Shield is so popular among everyone right now. Yeah, we definitely have to do some clickbaits with Rock Shield. That's gonna be fun, guys. Don't worry about it. But yeah, definitely really, really nice to see. I mean, I made videos about it like 6 months ago. I'm just saying. Rock Shield Ari. The Enraged Abyssal Dragon goes over to Mad. They are able to secure it, but look at this S1 flicker knock up by Lubu hitting 3 people, but they're still able to get away. However, the silver lining is they forced a lot of flickers as well from that Violet. They forced a Purify from Superman, forced a Sprint from Zip, and Talon also got that that Dark Blessing buff onto that cute little Telenamas. You know, the weep Telenamas, she won't be able to die. And I know that, hey, some people hate weeps. It is what it is. You guys are losers. If you hate weeps, you're a loser. If you watch Lord of the Rings, you're a loser. You are. It is what it is. But yeah, this Talon, you know, she's gonna be protected against these losers by the Drake, by the Dark Blessing. Okay, she won't be able to die at all. Honestly, she's also building onto that Blade of Eternity, and now they are in such a huge lead again. Because they're just doing this Slayer, and I think they will get it this time easily before the team fight starts. Good ult, oh my god, huge Superman ult though, but very nice teamy ult. However, it does not matter. Superman still gets that Liliana kill, and I think this Lubu will die as well. Beautifully played, all the Blades of Eternity popping, and beautiful little flicker, follow up by Crixie. She gets that kill onto that Lubu. And this is a 2v5 right now. They were not able to get a single kill despite getting that Slayer, despite a pretty good teamy stunts to start everything off. And now you have to really watch out, man. Still Dark Blessing onto that Talon, but I think this is GG. They should have waited until the mini wave cuts closer, yeah. Very well played by Mad. They had some hiccups here. They had that nice strategy with just having Superman roam around a little bit and just having Fennik get a lot of gold. And as soon as he stopped messing up, he just, you know, he joined those fights and he did a lot of damage in those. But definitely very nice ultimate by Superman to end things off. That's what I told you at the start of the game. I said they don't need a lot of farm on Superman, because what is he gonna do? He's just gonna push 3 times and he's gonna die, and it doesn't matter. And he did exactly that. He killed the Liliana instantly. Beautifully played. I hope we can see that highlight again. We'll definitely see it here, right? Yeah, look at this. Look at this Superman. Look at this beautiful Superman ult, man. Just pushes 3 people. Look, see? What is he gonna do? The Talon is out of position as well now. She has to go top. She can only hit the Superman. It is disgusting. And he didn't even die. He didn't even die, man. I mean, he took a lot of damage, but yeah. Crazy, crazy. Very well played by Yuxon there. Still one of the best Supermans in the world. And let me see who gets the MVP. I would give it to 0322 for sure. He played that early game really well. He played just, he carried the early game, in my opinion. Who else played well? I mean, Superman played well, but he got caught a little bit early game, so that's a couple points deducted. And 0322 definitely didn't make a lot of mistakes. Neil just, you know, Crixie is Crixie, guys. You can't give Crixie MVP. You can have a little 3-year-old play Crixie and she's gonna do the same thing. I'm telling you, man. What a brain dead. But it is what it is. Let's see. And we can't give this support MVP, let's be real. But he didn't do too much either. I think it's gonna be... Yeah, okay, boy. Guys, I'm telling you. Hey, Isabella. Hey, Isabella. Remember that kid I impregnated you with 3 years ago? Boy. We have a new job for him. We're gonna be rich. I'm telling you. We're gonna be rich. He's gonna play for Matt's team. He's gonna play Crixie. Don't worry about it. True. Yeah, I know, Isabella. I know. Get back into that box. Yeah, chill. Anyway, guys, sorry, had to talk to the wife real quick. But yeah, crazy, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Boom, let's pause this. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what I can improve about these. Let me know if you want some more analysis, some more funny stuff, you know, or if this was a good balance. And let me know if I should go faster through the draft, stuff like that. Just let me know some suggestions. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell to not miss any further videos. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.